Now that's a sound effect. I'll keep quiet for the intro.
He's the one for me. There's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Just silence there. Racing through the ocean there. He's without air. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Into the deep. Can you feel the heat when the tigers kiss the street?
Oh wow. Haven't seen that intro in a while. That gave me tingles. Oh, I love it.
Ridge Racer Type 4.
Hello, and welcome to Ridge Racer Type 4 on the PlayStation 1. We are going to dive straight into a Grand Prix. Oh, I love this game. I had this game when I was a kid, and I played so much of it. I should really shush so this guy can talk, so he can do the introduction.
Competition for this Grand Prix. The Grand Prix consists of 3 stages with a total of 8 races. Stages 1 and 2 each consist of 2 races, while the final round consists of 4 races. You have 4 chances to advance through each race. You must finish within a qualifying position to advance through each race of the Grand Prix. If you fail to advance, you must retire from the Grand Prix. The qualifying position for each stage is as follows. You must finish 3rd or better in each race to advance through stage 1. 2nd place or better in each race to advance through stage 2. And finally, a 1st place finish is required for all 4 races in the final round. To win the Grand Prix, you must advance through the first 2 stages and place 1st in all 4 races of the final round. Good luck!
Thank you, I may need it. I have not played this game in quite a while. I did a time trial before started recording just to sort of get to grips with the controls, and that's about it. Now, normally I would pick the Pack Racing Club. We have RT Sovalu as well. We have Micro Mouse Mappy, and we have the Dig Racing team. I never completed a championship with the Dig Racing team. It was very difficult to do, honestly. I never did it. Since this is the first episode of Ridge Racer Type 4, I'm not sure when this series will continue specifically, but since we're starting from the beginning, let's start from the beginning. Micro Mouse Mappy, the easy one, as it were. A French team with cars renowned for ease of handling. Their team also has a new owner for this season. Bonjour! Welcome to Team Mappy. Yes, I'm not going to do a voice for her. I can't do a woman's voice. I would do if I was doing the pack racing team, but I'm not going to stretch my voice that far. Who? Me? I'm Sophie Chevalier. I'm the owner of this team. Are you surprised? Then I'll see you at the finish line. You'll come in first, right? Oh, and by the way, can you choose the car manufacturer you want? And can you choose one that's stylish? Oh, right. If there's anything you need, just ask Donald Lewis, the manager. He's taking care of the details for me. Okay? You can choose one car manufacturer out of 4 to sponsor your team. Please pick the manufacturer. Now, personally, I wasn't too good with the drift cars. Asoloto and Lizard were the drift cars, and then Tarazi and Age Solo were the grip cars. That was more what I usually picked. So we're gonna pick. I think this is the guy that I would pick. Let's have a look. Yep, little guy, the little MR2 or MRS type racer. That'll do me. Our sponsor for this season is Age Solo, per your request. The new car is here, and it seems to be ready, I think. I heard that this car has great traction, so it handles corners very well. Donald said that to me, but I have no idea what that means yet. The first heat is coming up. Don't be shy, and go for first place, okay? Very pushy. Oh, this theme. Yes. Okay. Helter Skelter. Oh. I'm going to enjoy this. Tell.
Real Racing Weeks 99 in Helter Skelter. 3, 2, 1.
Remember, you have to get the revs up only slightly. So if you get the revs up all the way up, you'll spin on the start line. There's the dig. No point in trying to get slipstream. They're not going to get very far up the leaderboard. Unfortunate, really. I do like the look of the dig racing team's colour scheme, but it was always difficult to win with them. I always used to pick the pack racing team, which is in front of us now. That's, I think that's the Tarazi. And then that one would be the Asoloto. There's how you drive on this one. That is a Klonoa advert over to the right there. See, I'd never noticed that as a kid because I wanted to know the game Klonoa. Let's get past my fellow teammates. But yeah, what I wanted to say was the handling in this game is quite unique. Whereas to make corners that are tighter, you have to lay off the throttle and let the car kick out. And depending on when you picked, whether you picked a drift car, or a grip car, would depend on what the car would do, whether it would swing the tail out or it would really tightly turn. And that's why I usually pick the grip ones, because I like my cars stuck to the road generally. I like to know where they're going. Not that I can't drift, I tried drifting to a degree in Gran Turismo 6 back in the day, tried to teach myself how, but couldn't really get the hang of it. It's first place already? Maybe I should have picked the pack racing team. Oh well. This is only the first run, so I may as well start from the bottom and work up. He is near enough equaling me in speed though. I'm having to go around the outside. Give me a tap. Oh yeah, I only get a mirror when I'm in the body cam, not the body cam, the first person cam. Body cam. don't think I get a, no, I don't get a look behind button on one of the shoulder buttons, sadly. I wondered if I did. No. None of the directional pad ones give me a look behind either, so I'll have to use the mirror in the first person cam if I want to keep an eye on people behind me. I think I've lost them. That's good. A couple more adverts over to the right as well there. Soul Calibur and Ace Combat, I think it was. Not sure. Again, I'd never have noticed that as a kid. I didn't know those games. I only knew racing games. My palette was not very broad. I did play a couple of adventure games as well, but generally I played racing games. Excellent. And there we go, that's the first race. Pretty simple, but as to be expected. Always loved the replays, because I thought these replays looked really dynamic. Are we going to get the right angle? No, we get the back right angle. I wanted to see the lights. There we go. I love how the lights have little streams coming off them as the cars shoot past when they're in the dark. Congratulations, you qualified. I mean, yeah, we won. So every piece of music in this game just gives me chills. Wow, that was fantastic. Is this normal? It's not, right? You disappeared all of a sudden and then came right back. I couldn't keep up with your pace. Oh, I can't stand around here like this. I must call Father up. I'm going to report the race results and declare war on him. What? You don't understand? You see, I promised my father I'd quit as the owner of this team and get married if the team didn't win this season. So do your best and win the second race for me, okay? Please get first place, okay? Okay. She's getting married if we don't win. Is it an arranged marriage? I don't remember many of the stories between the team progressions in this game. Oh no, this one's got that corner. We're going to have to tackle that when we get to it. There's a sort of a looping turn, and I never knew where the apex was for it. I never knew where to let off the throttle to get the best turn out of it. Where he says Wonder Hill at the start. Wonder Hill. It's very threatening, despite being only the second race in the game. Oh, the music. I'm going to say that like 10 times, but the music in this game, just every piece of music is just gorgeous. I love it. Squeeze past Doug. Sadly I bumped him, I didn't mean to, sorry. We're okay then. Doug never really makes it too far afield, they're always in 7th and 3rd, I think? Yeah, I'm not sure. 7th and 4th, I think, actually. No, wait, because 4th is always my teammate. Whoa! Can't fit past. That was him losing the back end. Not as a result of me bumping him, that's how they take corners. That was a terrible overtake, I do apologise for that one. Let's get past my fellow teammate without any slip-ups. Thank you. We're coming up to that corner. Not this one, but the next one. Sadly, I'm going to have to overtake Doug whilst I do the corner, which is awkward. Ah, the little jump there, forgot about it. There's a tiny little jump where you get air there. It does throw you off quite a bit. I think I let go here. No, too early. Couldn't dive. That was too early to take that one. I'm relearning. We're in the process of relearning this game. Well, we've squeezed past Doug, that's alright. So yeah, they are in 7th and 3rd generally. My teammate's usually in 4th. And whoever's in 1st is usually 5th. That's it, lap 2. So we've got a bit more work to do than last time. We've still got 2 more places to make up, but I should be fine. Plane going across overhead. Let's lose grip and then regain. Thank you. There we go. Pass pack. I do like the colour scheme of the Pat Racing team. I think that's why I picked it generally, because it was bright yellow and red. It's some of Shiro's colours, not all of Shiro's colours, but most of them. I do like Mappy though as well. It's mostly white, and they have this sort of dark pink. Cannot get past dark pink and sort of blue. To be fair, I like all of the colour schemes on the teams. Bit of bumping. Now, I'd like to take this corner properly, and thankfully without distraction, because he's quite a bit away. Hopefully I can get this corner done. I forgot to jump again. Come on. No, he's not getting past me. There we go, that's better. Let go, and then rejoin. Let go again there. It's not a fun corner, that. Because you're already turning, and then you've got to go find the apex, and there's no bumpers on the inside in this game by the look of things. If I remember correctly. Well, there's none of this section, but it's easier to know where to aim when there's rumble strips on the sides of the corners. Just about to take that flat out. And there we go, I think that's the first segment actually, of the championship. I think we have to start getting second places now. I don't remember. There might be one more actually. Yeah, there might be one more. Not sure. This game still looks great. It's the Real Racing Roots 99 season, so it's 1999 that this game was, and it still looks great. You're driving very well. The other teams just can't keep up with you. Donald says I shouldn't make such a fuss over first heat race results, but they matter to me. Father's probably not expecting us to do this well. I can just imagine the surprised look on his face right now. The second heat is coming up. The races will be difficult, but it'll be easy for you. No? Can't put a French accent on. I hope you'll get first place again in the next race. You want to save? Well, yeah. Sorry, sip my coffee. Now saving, and it'll be saved. Lovely. MMM Age Solo First Heat. Don't know if it's Age Solo or Age Solo. I feel like it's Age because I think it's another French or Italian mark. Not sure. Right, second heat. My favourite part of the game. Receiving a new car. I love how this game does, well, as you can see there, 30 kilometers up. I love how this game does car upgrades, because depending on how you did previously is how much of a kilometer upgrade the car gets. So we won 2 races, so each one was 15, but if I'd have came second, it would have been 10, and if I'd have came third, it would have been 5. So we would have ended up with a different car for each resulting position. So there's potentially 6 different cars that you could have gotten when finishing that section for third, second, third, first, so on and so forth. So like that. But I love how it does its car upgrade system. I think it's very good. We've got the best car we could at this time to match your great driving skills. My tongue, sorry. Actually, all the hard work was done by Donald and his staff. Besides, they won't even listen to my suggestions. What do you think about this? I don't think this is a very good working relationship. Oh, sorry, I'm complaining now. Forget about what I just said. The second heat is coming up. According to Donald, the other teams have new cars as well. The races ahead will be challenging. I know it's going to be difficult, but good luck. This is our first night race. I think it is. I don't remember. I don't remember the order of races. Edge of the Earth. I think it is. I think it's the night race. Yes, it is.
Weeks 99 in Edge of the Earth.
Good looking car. Something like a Lotus Europa. So they land from the back, but it's got the round headlights at the front, so it's more like a Europa. I don't know, it's a combination of Lotus. Then again, the first car looks something like a Tommy Cairo. So I don't know where to place this mark really, because that's a Japanese, and then Lotus is a British mark, so it's confusing. Ah, they got the three-wheeler. Sugar. Yeah, they got the three-wheeler car that I always end up with when playing as pack racing team. Some of the cars in this game are very unique looking, and that three-wheeler with the one wheel at the back is one of them. I like the look of that car. If you can squeeze past this, thank you. Can't really see it very well because it's a dark race, but I think that one's based on the Prince R380, which is a car that you don't see very often in games. There's like one very rare Japanese PS1 racing game that also has the Prince in it as like the final car you unlock. I'm going to work on that at some point. Don't know when. Ah, the music in this game. I think I played this, I think I picked this game to run just purely because of the music. I think I have a lot of this music on my phone, and I'll drive home to it from work, listening to the R4 soundtrack. It's a bit sad, but you know, I like my old games. Squeeze past Dig. I believe that one's more of a Lister looking car. Does to me anyway. It looks more like a Lister Storm sort of car. So we're already into the sort of high-end tier sports cars and supercars. The pack racing one really doesn't look like anything, to be honest. It's a unique. I've never known a car with the one driving wheel at the back, apart from maybe the Bond Bug, things like that. No, wait, no, I think the Bond Bug had the one wheel at the front anyway. Misremembering my bubble cars. Yeah, sort of breezed through this course. Let's see if I can just get first now. Oh wait, we have another lap. Forgot we get more laps, don't we? Couldn't really get past him there. He was covering where I wanted to go. Can I take the inside over here? I do kind of sneak over onto the paving at that point. But that's how I usually drove this course, very tightly. My cool is kept. Just a whole lap of hot lap now. There is a time limit, but if you're struggling to keep to that time limit, then you're struggling to win the race, obviously. And you've got to come second anyway, so that time limit never really comes into effect. Never really get a good chance to look at that advertisement, so I don't really know what that one's advertising. If it's on the hairpin and you're already going, you're already turning full whack as you go around it, so there's no real chance to look at that one. Just keep it straight through here. And then there's a wonderful little chicane there, which is hard to do in the later races, because we do revisit this track for a different layout later. I think I struggled to get through that chicane in the second try with the faster car. We'll see though. I should be alright. We'll see anyway. So a couple more corners to go. Around the side here. No point in taking the extreme inside this time because I'm not trying to overtake someone. To the last chicane, onto the runway and to the finish. Lovely. Sadly, that wasn't a better lap time, whatever. This is one of my favourite themes in the game. Oh man. But yeah, it's sort of a Lotus Europa from the front and then Elan from the back. Interesting looking car. I love the cars in this game. Fair, I love this game. Let's see what she's got to say. That was great. It looked like your new car paid off. Your cornering around those turns was incredible. Well, it's a grip car, I'd expect it. Even I know the difference between good and bad cornering. Actually, I had Donald teach me about racing. What's wrong? I just want to understand what I've gotten myself into. We'll be able to move on to the final GP if we win the next race. Let's work together to get there. Happily. So it's 2 races again, and then it's 4 races. And I know that we get another car before the final race. I remember that. Out of Blue. So this is our first revisit. We're revisiting the first track for a different layout. Let's try it. I know it's like I'm spamming circle to get through that bit. I can't, it doesn't tell you when it's loaded, so I have to just guess. 90. They're taking off a bit. They do a bit. They do for the start though. They sort of disappear into the distance. I seem to remember that with these games. The front runners just disappear because they're spaced out evenly along the track to a degree. Well, you're taking that line, okay. There's the lighthouse. So let go there and do that one. Righty. There's Ace Combat 3 again on that advert. Go down into the port where they're loading carriers, what are they? Containers onto the ships, back up onto the road. Very tight one there. That was a bit ambitious from me. I made it look. I know it was going to get that tight between me and the car and the wall, but I did it. Squeeze between my fellow Mappy and the wall. Let's go. I'll go for the inside actually. Yep, he saw me. Thankfully, he saw me. We lose the grip there for a second. And now we're onto this same section that we did the Tomikaira race in at the start. I say Tomikaira race. It was it was the Tomikaira that we drove. But yeah, the first race of the season. You know what I mean? I love the music in this game. Use of piano in music in a racing game. It's quite nice. Am I really up to second already? I really should have picked the pack racing team. We'll do that next time. Next time I fancy a break from Le Mans 24 hours, we'll do the pack racing team run. That'll be a little bit more difficult. Squeeze up the inside, and there we go. Now, just not going to make any silly mistakes. Again, you can't really tell from that angle. It'd be better if I was driving it, but that car looks closest to the Prince R380. It's I don't remember how to pronounce this game properly, but Metse Runde. The spelling of it will pop up at the bottom now. Metsen Runden Greatest 70s is the game I know the Prince from. It's like the only other game I've ever seen it in, and that's a very rare Japanese-only PS1 game. I love my obscure PS1 games, to be honest, and the Japanese market got some that we never really got the chance to have a go of, and there were some pretty brilliant games. Quite recently, Racing Lagoon is one to mention of the Japan-only racing genre. In fact, I hope to do a series of that sometime soon. Maybe after I finish Le Mans 24 Hours, who knows. But that game just is very unique for how it does car upgrades and battling between cars. And it's a very unique game. Nothing else like it was really released to our to our region, as it were. Well, to England and the US. It wasn't really released outside of Japan, so we never really got a chance. And thankfully, it's been recently translated. So when I play through it, I can actually read it to you. Hooray! Hooray or not. I might do voices, I've no idea. But yeah, a couple more corners to go. Squeeze through that rather tight chicane. That one's not so tight. And then onto the little section here. Lose grip. Hit the brakes, lose grip there. I think I've just remembered which race is next. It might be Phantomile next, I'm not sure. If it is, then I'll have fun with that. Phantomile's a very short track. It was a slightly better lap. We already had the lead by this point in the replay. The replay only ever shows the final lap. We already had the lead by that point. Okay, what have you got to say about that, Sophie? I think her name's Sophie. Yes, Sophie Shelvier, I think. 2 first place finishes in the second heat. That's simply incredible. By the way, can I share my dream with you? I want to win. Marriage? I don't care about that. Okay, perhaps I'm exaggerating. At any rate, I just remembered a promise I made that's more important. When I was young, I made a promise to my grandfather. I promised him I would someday follow in his footsteps to bring back the victory trophy. And now we've finally reached the final Grand Prix. Only the chosen few go there to battle each other for victory. Will he make my dream come true? I mean, I shall give it a shot. I'm not sure why I'm saving in between. I'm not going to need to save state this or anything like that. I should be fine. Save complete. Okay. Okay, new car. It is Phantomile next. New car.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
Oh, you're kidding me. It's the, yes! I was literally reminiscing about the car that this references the other day. In Gran Turismo 3, my dad always drove it's either the Gilet Vertigo or the Gillette Vertigo, I don't know the pronunciation, but Dad always picked the Gilet Vertigo, and this car to me looks a lot like that car. I didn't realise that was the next one, I forgot. Well, that's great. Brilliant. Have you seen it yet? We've got the best car to match your incredible driving skills for the final GP. When I told Father about your driving record so far, he just shut up and paid for it. It's only fair. But the other teams know what we're up to as well, so I'm sure that they're putting an effort into getting new cars. I'm sure the races ahead will be difficult, but we can't back down now. We have to face the challenge head on. Remember, every ace driver starts off as a complete beginner. That's what we're doing here. We're in the complete beginner team, because this is the first team you would pick in Ridge Racer. Right, it's the easier team. Phantomile. Yes. Pac-Man. Pac-Man and what's his name? I know he's from Dig Dug. We've got some. He's Dig Dug. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we've got some interesting looking cars in front of us. I do love how the cars in Ridge Racer get quite experimental in their designs by this point. We have an open-wheeled sort of cigar-shaped car over there, and the other one had some sort of crazy wing arrangement. Not quite sure what to call that one. I think these ones are pretty cool as well. Sort of sleek. The Assoluto creation over there. I think that's the Peugeot concept. I can't think of the name. But yeah, all Ridge Racer cars look somewhat like real life cars, but only slightly. See if I can have a good look at the front of the Dig Dug without bumping it. I'm not sure what that one looks like, to be honest. Not sure. Anyway, Phantom Mile is a very short course. Squeeze around the outside. Sorry. It's called Starlight. I don't remember quite, but I think that one's called Starlight. Anyway, I've got to stop looking at cars and concentrate on getting to this place. Sorry. I like cars, okay? Get round this one and squeeze up here. Yeah, lovely. And final lap. Hopefully I can win every race, because then I can get the maximum car for this team. And that's how you unlock all the cars in this game anyway. You have to place in different positions in different races to unlock all the cars in the game. Which makes it quite, well, odd to a degree when you're deliberately coming third in the first set of championships in the first 2 races so that you can get different cars. But that's how you complete the car list in this game. Okay, lovely. Lovely stuff. It's another good song. I'll let it stick the lights on. There we go. Squeeze past this guy. What a bit of a clout that was. My apologies. Fair lap, 42 seconds dead. What have you got to say about that one? You're starting your own legacy. Congratulations! I was surprised that the new car was so fast. What? You liked what I said when we got the new car? Oh, will you stop teasing me, please? Don suggested that I give you some words of encouragement. He said it was my job as the owner of this team. Let's try and get a perfect win on the second race as well. We can do it if we all try together. I'm the one driving, but it does take a team effort. Car preparation and things like that. Logistics, admin work. A lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes. Brightest Night. I think this one's the one with the giant jump. Yeah, there's a big jump coming up to a very sharp corner. Oh yeah, there's also that big statue. No idea what that statue's of. I always thought it was Pokemon. Oop, span the wheels. Revved it too high. I swear it's even darker now than we did the race earlier. Yeah, I swear it's even darker. I don't know. Okay, so squeeze past this guy. Oh, for goodness sake. Sometimes I just can't avoid giving them a teeny bump. Never mind. There's a jump here. There's the Pokemon statue. I don't know what it is really. I might even try and look it up later. If anywhere would log such a thing. What is the statue in Brightest Night? I don't know. Right, so through this tunnel, and then here is the jump. 3, 2, 1. Whee! And then hit the brakes hard. It's very awkward, that corner is. Having a 90-degree right-hander right after a big jump. Thankfully we're not driving anything faster. Although I remember when trying to earn some of the bonus cars in this game, you do drive some very fast cars through the wrong courses. That's another thing about this game. Sometimes the course progression in the GP is somewhat based on the cars that you're driving. Like, some of the courses just aren't designed to be driven by the cars that you're entering into them with later cars. Like, you'll see how fast the final car that we get is, and it's just ridiculous. And there's no way it could do earlier courses in the game without some very terrific driving. And I did not have that skill back in the day. Maybe I do now. Maybe I do now. Who knows? Squeeze past. Do the jump again. Keep it out. Whee! Then we hit the brakes and go around there. I'm glad I've gotten back into how this game drives. I was worried that I've been playing too much Le Mans and I'd have no idea how to drive this game, or any other game for that matter, but thankfully it's came back to me quite easily. I did used to play a lot of this game as a kid. I had a few of the bonus cars, not all of them. We'll have to see about unlocking some of those later on. Oh yeah, we've got another lap. I keep forgetting, I'm doing too well. But that's to be expected, this is the easier championship, so it's expected that I'm in the lead to a degree. I mainly did this one just to get back into the swing of things. See if I can have a better look at that statue. Yeah, to me it looks like, it can't be because that was a later game, but it looks like Dialga or Palkia or something out of a later Pokemon game like Diamond or Pearl. I think that's Diamond and Pearl, not sure, but it looks like that, but it can't be because that's way later. Unless the designs for those Pokemon were drawn earlier. Then again, this is Namco as well, so it's nothing to do with the Pokemon franchise. So I'm rambling about nothing there. Somebody find out what that statue is. No idea. And then we'll join back onto the previous section of track. That advert changed. That advert was different. Now it's Galaxia. I don't know what it was before, but it had some strange creature on it. Anyway, there we go. That's this race done. Lovely stuff. Plane landing. Didn't beat the last lap there, never mind. A perfect race again! You're the greatest! I think we have a chance to make history. In fact, we're at a point where we can go head-to-head against rival RTS, Old Man Gilbert's team, Racing Team Sovolu. No, we're not here because we're lucky. We're here because of our hard work and determination. We have 2 more races left. Let's give it our all. Okay, so 3rd race in the final, Heaven and Hell. This was a tricky track for me. This was always a tricky track for me. Give it a go.
Real Racing Weeks 99 in Heaven and Hell.
Heaven and Hell. I love his voice.
1, go!
Okay. Ooh, good song, good song.
It's showtime. 3 laps to go.
Oh dear. Right, okay. Yeah, I love this one. Right, okay. Bad course for me, but good song. Bad corner, but whatever. Squeeze. I was going to try and go around the outside, but that's not how you do that corner. Can I take him here? There we go. Thank you. I wasn't sure where he'd gone then. and then we go to the right here, not the left, and this is where it gets tricky. It's like the course is literally split into two sections, and this one's the hell section. I seem to remember there's a built-in challenge to this race, which is unique to every other race. I think it's a golden eagle or something. Starts following the racing line if you've done a perfect race up to the point where it spawns. I didn't, obviously, but you know. It starts doing a perfect racing line, and I think to beat it you have to set like a 1 minute 11 or something? I can't remember. But you have to do a perfect lap all the way around, really, to beat it. I don't know what you get if you win. I don't know if you get anything if you win. Thank you for squeezing me out there. Never mind. I've got time. I've got time to move up the field. Sugar. Car goes very wide when it when it wants to sometimes. There we go, that's better. I've got to start finding the apexes. Because we are... Oof, you can't take that flat out. There we go, that's better. Too early? Okay, no. Oh dear, I'm getting stuffy with this one. Never mind. I should still be able to get to first. As long as I can find it. But yeah, that was the heaven segment, and then you go through this bridge and into the hell segment. Sugar. Oh, I am really fluffing this race up. As I said, this is probably my worst race. Oh, come on! I can't get a nice section to go around him. Right, concentrate. Please, through here. Yay. Thankfully, the corner's not too bad. Okay, one more position. Just gotta find him. There's no telling how much time I lost trying to take over the pack racing team one there. Gotta race it. There he is. I say I've got to do a nice set of corners. There he is. If anything, I should be able to get him... Can I get him here? No. Here, maybe? Be around the outside. Ah. Nope. Drifted over in front of me. Come on. I'm in first. Am I in front of him, though? I'm in front of him. Okay. Oh. That was probably the stressiest bit of the whole video. Whatever. Ram the brakes there. It's probably still quite close. No, I have lost him. Good. Don't want to see him again. Because I am in the rusty bit. Little jump here. Oh. Okay. I admit, I was a little bit worried. Because I was not finding a way past that pack racing team one, and if you lose time on one of them, you may well run out of time to catch up with the other one. I did it though. We're okay. I think I've earned a sip of coffee there. Yeah, that'll be the last race with the Vertigo. Really good looking car. Really unique looking car. Has some styling cues from the Orochi with having 4 lights at the front. Which is a car I've mentioned before. What have you got to say for yourself? Say, did you know? 3 perfect first place finishes in a row is a new LRRR record. Real Racing Watch record. You accomplished this even though you are a newcomer. You are something else. Yes, I called my father up. I think his mouth was wide open in disbelief. It's not surprising. Only the final race is left now. You don't have to run a perfect race, so relax and do your best. You have a question? What is it? This ring? Yes, my fiancé gave it to me. Marriage? Well, we'll see. Never met him personally. I don't remember giving out any rings myself, so we're okay for that one. Racing, yes. Marriage, maybe not. Right, final race and final car. Here we go.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
Oh yeah. Look at that thing. Up 90 kilometers. That's what I mean by the cars not being able to do the previous courses. This thing gets up to 310, which is definitely not able to take around some of the previous courses we did. Not without some extreme speed, extreme control rather. Looks-wise, I'd say it's a 787B from behind. From the front, I'm not sure. But it's definitely a 787B from behind, which is another one of my favourites, so I've had a few good cars. Have you seen it already? We've got a new car that's tuned for high-speed driving. Donald and I are determined that we would need it to win. This car can't be compared with any other car you've driven so far. It's a speed demon. This car is our team's final gift to you. The other teams have changed settings on their cars as well. Your ability to focus on high-speed driving will determine if you win. And I've decided to change my hair. Excuse me? I can be fashionable and still be serious about the race. I really want to win. Come on, the final race is waiting for us. She has changed her hair. I did notice immediately. She's gone short. Okay, shooting hoops. Right, this is where all the big cars come out. I'm going to spend half of it trying to name cars. No, we're going to spend it winning. Here we go.
Shooting hoops. 3, 2, 1, go.
A little bit too high on the revs, never mind. Now here's a theme. If I can, I'll try and do a clean run of this race. You're not supposed to really lay off the throttle at any point. I'm not going to try and look too much at cars, but that one's got a single headlight. Missed the Micro Mouse Mappy one entirely. There's not really time to look at cars. Squeeze past my fellow Mappy. I meant the Pat Racing team earlier, not when I said Mappy the first time. Getting past Dig. Yeah, it's got one single headlight in the middle. Really interesting looking car, that one. I think this is one of the best looking ones. Pat Racing team, it looks like a GT1, a Toyota GT1, but I think it's a great looking car, that one. And then the Asiloto, I'm in front? I'm in front. Not sure what that one looks like. I'm sure. Anyway, we are now in first. So now it's a hot lapping session. It's about 306 kilometers an hour. It says it can get up to 310, but I doubt it will. And this is the only course in the game which is a full-on speed circuit. You won't see much higher speeds in the game. There you go. Oh, this theme. Love it. Let's see if I can get any faster than that. It's going to be a precise handling run. Try and hit the apex wherever I can. I don't know if I'll catch up with anyone. I don't know if this game does that, I don't remember. Does this game show the back markers? Some PlayStation 1 games never showed the back markers once you'd overtaken them, because they didn't expect you to get that close. Didn't expect you to do that well, rather. Not a better lap there. Only marginally worse, though. All the lap times are going to be very close together now. This part of the song. To be fair, I just love the soundtrack in this game. It's very enjoyable. Whole game is just brilliant. Was that one faster? Yes. And that was not going to be a record because I swung out there by accident. Never mind. No idea where the other racers are. Miles behind. Oh! There's someone. Yay! We're gonna lap last place. Goodbye. And there's the fireworks. Yay! Happy New Year! Happy New Year. Yeah, it's set in different regions, isn't it? I'll shush.
Team Mappy wins! To tell you the truth, we thought your team had an Ice Cube's chance on a hot exhaust pipe of winning this race. We thought you guys were great last year, but after your owner got sick, we thought the team was in for a serious tailspin. The fact that the owner's pretty granddaughter took over the team this year didn't help your image at all either. You really held up the honor of your owner. Sorry, we thought you were a sad bunch of lightweights. Here's to the owner's family and the team. Congratulations! Viva la France! Viva Team Mappy!
That was a little bit condescending, wasn't it? He was quite mean during that explanation. Whatever. Anyway, we won. A sad bunch of lightweights. Wow. Harsh. Anyway, there we go. Lovely. Now, what have you got to say for yourself? There's the trophy. I believe it's not Pac-Man jumping over the star. It's Bubble Bobble. I think it's the dinosaur from Bubble Bobble. I'm not sure. It's not Mappy. That's not a mouse. I think it's the dinosaur from Bubble Bobble. Not sure. There's a lot of trophies in this game as well to collect. I think one of them's got Pac-Man on it. Not sure. We did it! We finally won! This is beyond words. And you did it with a perfect record. You did so well. It's scary. I have to call up my grandfather and father. Oh, and before that, merci. Merci beaucoup. It's kind of embarrassing, but I think I've become more of an adult by being in this Grand Prix. I'm going to face my father and not back down. I want to continue as the owner of this team. Why? Because I understand now how rewarding it is to race. Besides, I want to keep working with such a wonderful driver like you. I hope we can work with each other again. Epilogue. Well, if we did work together, we'd have to technically do worse. Because the only way to unlock different cars is by doing worse in that one. Sophie Chevela, 24, the owner of Team Micromouse Mappy, held a press conference at a hotel after the victory celebration. She announced her intentions of managing the team for the next season and the contract renewal with her team's ace driver. I don't think I've ever sat through this. When the press conference turned to the controversy surrounding her arranged marriage, she surprised everyone by saying, I finally know who is important in my life. And as she abruptly left the hushed press conference floor, she was quoted as saying, "It might be too late, but I must tell him myself." No, I don't remember that. I must have always skipped the epilogue as a kid. I don't recall that at all. There's another cutscene to come? Yes, there is. Ah, yes, the big car meet. See if you can name all of these. Some of them don't look like anything. I think it's set on... There's the big R. I think that scene is set on the big car park near the Wang app. I'll put it in an annotation. I know the place I'm meaning, I can't name it at the moment. I think it's set there. That big car park in Japan. Near to the highway. Anyway, credits. Had a lot of fun with that. Yes, it was the easiest race in the the easiest championship I could have done, but it's been good practice. I'll do a Pac-Man one next time around. Not sure how long the credits are, but I'll let them play out. You'll get a nice theme in the background as well. Original music. Yes, thank you for the music. Some good music. I always love that bit of the theme. I'll skip the credits on the next run. There's no point in watching the credits 4 or 5 times. But I'll watch them through for this one. (1998). There we go. Brilliant game. Wonderful game. A new car has been added to the garage. A new game mode is now available. A new decal has been added to the garage mode. The new game mode is Extra Trial. And I will quickly show what that is. I'm not going to do it this time around. I'll probably do it next video. Next time we touch this game. What we're going to unlock is in here. What it is a race between one of the bonus cars and us. And we'd obviously pick our fastest car. Yeah, actually, I'm doing it now. Stuff it. I'm doing it now. I'm right here. It's only out of blue. Can I do out of blue in this car? I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's against the... Yes, it is! It's against the little bubble car. Yes! The little baby bubble car. I love that thing. Alright, so the difficulty really isn't beating it. It's just controlling this car around one of the earlier courses. Oh man. That's going to be the difficulty. And the little bubble car, I think it's called Ecureuil or Ecureuil. I don't know. I don't know its pronunciation. It's got a funny looking name. But yeah, it has superb handling. It has fantastic handling. It can carry so much corner speed. So the only real way to beat it outright is to have a lot of top speed in the meantime, which is what we're doing. It shouldn't be too hard to beat though. I think I've beaten it quite often in the past. It's the first challenge one that you get. Can I hear him? No, I don't think I can hear him. I'll have a look behind me once we're on the straight again. No, he's not there. Good. Right, okay then. But yeah, I love that little bubble car. I think it's listed as the White Angel. I think it's this game's Angelus, I'm not sure. Although Angelus would normally be quite a lot faster. But oof, that was awful. I believe they put it all into handling this time around. And I think the Devil car is under Lizard, the Lizard team, which is the other grip car. So I'll probably get to fight that at some point as well. Yeah, we should be okay to win this. I kind of did overkill by picking this car. I could have picked one that's probably a lower tier and been a lot better in the corners. But, never mind. These cars aren't as bad to control on these twisty circuits. I thought it would be impossible. Because it's like, generally these cars are supposed to be like stuck to the road full throttle. I didn't think about doing these courses with these cars, apart from in boss races, as it were. Does get it to some speed though. You have to use the brakes a lot more often. See if I can get this one right this time. That's better. I did hit the wall, but it was better. I don't think he's anywhere in sight, so we should be fine. So yeah, I intended to just do the championship, but I figured whilst I was here, I may as well get that done. That was good fun. I figured I may as well get the little bubble car done, because it's one of my favourite little cars in this game. Just do the little chicane, do the little jump here. That jump always messes me up, no matter what speed I take it. I should probably brake before going into that jump. Always messes me up, that does. And he's nowhere near, and there we go. One little bubble car, please. Lovely. Congratulations, you won. You got an extra car. Exit. And then we'll go look at it, and then I'll probably finish off for today.
Ridge Racer Type 4.
Righty. Go into the garage. We'll have to swap out one of the cars, so we'll change this car for Pack, Sovalu, Mappy, there we go. It is the Age Solo. Not Lizard. Yeah, there's Lizard there, that's Drift. Tarazi is Grip. That's my bad, sorry. So there's the cars that we won. And as you can see, number 19, we had the best car in that one because we'd won every race in between. And every car in between is what we would have got otherwise. Anyway, there is the little baby. Age Solo. I think it's Ecureuil or something like that. If anyone knows how to pronounce that, let me know. But yeah, it says on the front of the car just there actually, White Angel. Once it's spun around again, and it's got the 0 with the wings. There is White Angel on the front. So this is that car. This is the Angelus of this game anyway. Previously Angelus has been a low-slung sports car. But this time it's a little bubble. It's a little it's not quite a... It's not an Isetta, it's not a Messerschmitt. It's sort of a cross between the two. It's got the Isetta's rear, and the Messerschmitt was a four-wheel car. So it's a bit of both. It could be a scooter car as well, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, I think that'll do for today. I've had a lot of fun playing that game. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.